think I'm doing it.
Yeah, I guess time to shave it off.
I don't know.
Or is that time like 4 months ago?
Right. All right. Hello, YouTube. I'm Kyle. He's BMX. This is the Adventurous Podcast. It's been a while since we've been here on YouTube, but we are doing a podcast over on any of the major platforms. You can check that out wherever. But we're doing a podcast special for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where we're ranking all of them and kind of breaking them down as we go through the tier list. However, this video here is kind of just going through our thoughts for the whole process as we kind of organize these movies from D to kind of, which are kind of forgettable movies, I'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe not forgettable, but you just, watch them and leave them, to our favorites at the S tier. So we're going to start from the bottom, make our way to the top, and enjoy the video. So first off, let's start with D. Who deserves a spot in D right out the gate for you?
Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, man. Like I think
She doesn't do it for you?
No, I think that it's a really cool hero. But I had something about the movie, man. It just felt off to me. Like it just, I don't know. Like we've said, off. Our show is. She's felt cocky for no reason for a long time.
So let's not dwell on it too long. We'll get into it in the full podcast. So I agree, Captain Marvel and D. Another one for me would have to be probably the first Thor.
Yes.
It's not real bad, honestly, going back through it. It's just there's a few things like we've talked about, like the blonde eyebrows and the crooked cams. I think they're called like Dutch angles or something like that. I don't really know shit about camera work, so that could be totally wrong. But the crooked cams, like if I sat here and talked the whole time like this while you're straight up and down, it would be very noticeable. And it is in Thor. So I would say another one for me for D is the Hulk film. Just as the MCU as a whole, if you think it belongs somewhere else, go ahead and let me know. However, I just, for the MCU, it doesn't need to be. All right. Anyone else for D? I think for D, that is pretty set.
I think so. I think that's very set
for me. I'm happy with this.
Me too.
I'm C. Good time, but you don't really need to watch them again.
I think this one's gonna have a pretty controversial take from us, and I feel like you're going to agree, Black Panther.
But yeah, on the second watch through, my brother and I were talking about it. It's just another superhero movie, man. Wakanda looks cool. It's kind of just
is great.
The soundtrack is great, but then even like some of the CGI, they make it all dark and stuff to make it cheap and easy. I just wanted a little bit more. I kind of wish we'll get into the breakdowns and all that, but use Black Panther here. I think makes sense. I agree with that. And I think very similarly to Black Panther, villain having the same type of superpowers and whatnot as Ant-Man.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good call. It's just another intro film to a character you don't really know. I will say that I've told you plenty of times that's one of my favorite casts in the MCU, just as a movie by itself. I think the cast really saves a lot of just an intro movie, an origin story.
Another one I would say is Thor: Dark World.
Yeah, I will say that this one's it's better the second time. Like if you haven't seen it in a few years, it's better than what you remembered, especially once they really hit the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, but you still don't really need to see it again. No.
It's forgettable.
I would say for me, because see, the first time I did this, kind of the dress rehearsal, I didn't have an A+. So if we need to come back and drop something down to the lower tiers, we can always do that. But I think I'm happy with that being C, unless there's another one that you want to throw in there.
No, I think I'm pretty set on that being C.
B is like the movie when you're like, I guess it's a kind of a different day and age now where you don't really thumb through channels and see them pop up on TNT or FX or
TBS,
anything
yeah.
like that or TBS. Yeah. Where it's like it's on and you catch it halfway through. I'm like, dude, this is a fun movie. I want to finish it. I feel like this part B is those movies.
It's the
Um,
movie that it's the movie you can put on in the background while you're
mhm.
doing other stuff, and you can come back to the scenes you want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So for me, the first one that kind of comes to mind as far as that goes is probably like the first Avengers.
Really? I think I had the first Avengers a little higher.
Sure, that's fine. We can do that.
Well,
We can save it if you think. I mean,
I might have it. Well, I feel like B and A are so close. Um, let's get to the next movie while I think about it.
Iron Man, first Iron Man.
Yep, solid B.
Okay.
I think along the same lines you can.
Second Iron Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could even throw in the first Captain America.
I disagree with that. See,
Okay.
I think the first Captain America is way better on the rewatch. Um, I had a lot of fun with that one. I think it has a lull in the middle. Well, we'll break them all down. We'll break them all down.
Okay.
I gotta keep halting myself because
I know.
we're looking
I
at all
know.
the movies and I'm like, we've been chomping at the bit to get to this for a while. Um,
Okay.
I think Iron Man 2 is the same way. Whoops. Okay. Um, see, Doctor Strange is close for me. Like Doctor Strange, I think is almost B, but I think it's probably low A,
I would
right?
give it that. I would give it that.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
if we're
would
in agreement
think.
there, we'll just slide him up there real quick so we can get him out the way.
Um, I think Far From Home is a B for
Well,
me.
here you go. Is Age of Ultron better than Iron Man 2?
Yeah, I think it's better than those.
You think it's better enough to be an A? Is it better than Doctor Strange?
No,
So you think that Ultron is B if
B,
Doctor
but
Strange is low A?
yeah, B. I'll give it that.
Okay. 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 Let's see. It's getting close, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. I see we added the new tier. Like I said, when we did the dress rehearsal, there was only S, A, B, C, D for me. Which is fine. It makes it more exciting. It's not just like, here's a video. Let me throw them all up here. Here you guys
Yeah.
go, you know. We're kind of having to think about it a little bit here. So I guess for B, that might be me happy because
I think the only other one I consider in B is, like I said, Far From Home. I think that I
I
really
think Far
like.
From Home would probably be like
Yeah,
high B.
I think high B. I'm with that. I think it has one of our favorite actors in it, Jake Gyllenhaal. He does a really good
Hmm.
job. Um, it's just maybe it's more of it's coming off of Endgame, and that's like the next movie after Endgame is Far From Home. So it's kind of like, oh, back to the
See, I
small
think Far From
stuff.
Home is better than Homecoming personally.
See, and it
I
could
think it
be.
just has more weight.
I think it's like I said, watching it after watching Endgame. It's
Sure.
just it's really hard to. It's like going with The Hobbit after watching Lord of the Rings. You know, you're up here, and then it's like, oh, this is good.
Well, what about Iron Man 3 here?
I kind of like it in
Is
a
it
low A.
low A?
It's
See, I think
definitely.
Far From Home is better than these two.
You think so?
I think Doctor Strange is better than a low A though. I think Doctor Strange is on a rewatch, it's one of my favorite movies.
I mean, I thought it was too. I thought you were going early with an A,
All right,
personally,
we'll just do that. We'll
for
inch him
now.
on up a little bit. We'll keep running away. We'll run Spider Man up at low A.
And I'll say too, just real quick, Iron Man 3 definitely better on the walkthroughs after
You
you've seen it
think
the first.
you think Homecoming is which end of Far
Homecoming
From Home?
better than Far From Home.
Better than Iron Man 3? It's hard not to like Spider Man, dude.
Yeah, I think it's better than Iron Man 3.
It's just you want to like Spider Man. You just do. Not you particular, but I feel like fans just
No,
want to like Spider Man,
I
and
love
I know
Spider
I'm one
Man.
of them. I love Spider Man.
Yeah, he's great. He's got it all: action, comedy. It's not alike.
So I think the A is like a movie that you would go out and try and rewatch,
Hmm.
right? Um,
It's the movie you put on when you want to watch something, whereas B is like, okay, I'll put it on and I have other stuff to do.
I
A
think
is
A is
like,
like the best background noise.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're actively paying attention. You're like maybe you can't watch it fully, but you're studying, you're doing some homework, and you're watching it when you can.
With that definition, I think Avengers has to be up there then.
I think Avengers is up there.
Where are we at? Up toward the top?
Yeah, up towards the top.
Who else do you like, man? Because these are some hitters.
I
I
think,
think we're done. I think we're done with A.
you think we're done? I think Ant-Man and Wasp is a solid A.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see him there. Okay. Ant-Man and Wasp, I think, is probably better than Avengers.
You think it's better than Avengers?
We'll get into the breakdown of it, man, but there's some real cool shit in Ant-Man versus the Wasp.
Look, I just said it's one of my favorite. It's my favorite cast, so I'm good. All right, A plus.
A plus is like the movie you want to watch. You gotta go. You're down to go watch it. Like you're finding it on Disney Plus. Like, dude, I really wanted to watch this movie today.
Yeah.
I was doing whatever. I saw an American flag, so I put on Captain America. I saw some dude snapping his fingers. I heard some old school music, so I threw on Guardians.
Mm-hmm. I think
It's tough. These ones are going to get tough. These ones are kind of grasping at straws. I think it's getting close.
I
Because
think
S is like the cream of the crop. So I think that
Yeah.
S needs to be like thin, like 4 movies. 4 movies, I would say the most.
I think 4 is it. I think
I
if
think
we're
we
going,
can probably, just based on what we like, what discussions we've had, we'll sort them out here in a little bit. And then who for you? Civil War or Winter Soldier? I think Winter Soldier, right?
I think it's Winter Soldier.
Yeah. So I think those 4 are probably the cream of the crop, and then these 4 just fall into A. I think maybe Captain America is maybe low A plus. The
I think
original
so.
Captain America.
I would even say I feel like
I think Civil War is
Civil
probably at
War.
the top,
is it?
and then or Guardians 1, and then Guardians 2 back in here somewhere.
I think Guardians 2 after Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that.
I'm
I'm pretty happy with this list. It kind of just fell
I'm
into
very
place
happy.
here.
Yeah, I think Doctor Strange is kind of overlooked in all of it. Like you kind of forget that it's
Yeah.
really good. It's really fun.
All right, I'll give you 1 and 2, but I get to pick 3 and 4. So 3 and 4, Ragnarok is just the best of me. It's staying here. I'm not going to argue it past the end of the whole thing, but I'll let you choose between these two. Who do you think is better between Endgame and Infinity War?
I think Infinity War.
Yeah, dude, it's fun to just see Thanos as like the main character, right? This
it's
dude
like-
who's been hyped up for so long.
It's exactly what we said when we talk about Star Wars, and you get to that scene in Rogue One. You want to see Darth Vader be Darth Vader.
Yeah,
In this movie, you see Thanos be Thanos.
or even Thor be Thor. Anyway, so here's our tier list. We kind of threw it up there. I think it turned out well. I mean, it was quickly done. I'm happy.
Very
You
happy.
happy? Let's wrap
Very
this
happy.
bad boy up. To get the full breakdown throughout the whole tier list and how our thoughts on the whole movie as we binged through the whole series the last couple of weeks. Be sure to check us out on wherever you get freaking podcasts at, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I don't know where else you get them, but we're on there. I'm pretty sure. I've checked them all
All of
out. All the stuff.
Yep.
We're there.
Mm-hmm.
And here on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications because we don't upload a whole lot, but then you'll know when we do. And in the comment section, go ahead and let us know. Should Captain Marvel be way, way up here? Or should Doctor Strange be way down here? Or is Far From Home better than Homecoming? Or, just let us know any of your
Anything.
thoughts.
All of the thoughts.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Or if like BMAC loves to talk to me about, Michael Pena given the overview of Endgame, anything like that. Any
Would've been
fun
great.
little things. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Kyle. He's BMAC. Remember to love each other, love yourselves, and stay adventurous.
Yeah.